so I lied. It's college. Keep your voices down. People are trying to take tests and shit. Here's Johnny. Hooray! Alright, so, real quick. First of all, yeah, the beard's gone. Fucked up, alright? It happens sometimes when you're half asleep and you're trying to shave. Not a good plan. Don't do it. Be fully awake when you put a razor to your face, otherwise you might cut your balls off. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Neither does TNA, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time to get into it, but we'll talk about something that really pisses me off with TNA right now. Today is the 9th of December. We have a pay-per-view this Sunday called Final Resolution. Yes? Yes? Okay, good. Well, they did a great job last week of hyping up the pay-per-view, you know, giving us some matches to look forward to and shit, but what happened to this week? Like, it kind of went downhill, you think? Yes? No? Comment section below. Here's what I don't get. You've got 2 hours worth of, you know, programming that you can insert stuff into because it's all taped. It's not live. You don't have to scramble to fit stuff in. You can literally cut and paste and edit everything that you need to fit into the show. So we should ultimately focus on Devon's kids and make sure that they get time because that's fucking important, right? No? I didn't think so either. Also, why don't we feature Garrett Bischoff versus Gunner? That has nothing to do with the pay-per-view? That's another good idea. Yeah. You know what? We can do that because we'll just cut out all of the shit about featuring our X Division champion. You know, because that match, we can just throw that under the bus. That's not important. We already know that, you know, TNA doesn't give a shit about that title anymore. They've already done enough to poop all over it, so... This TV title is a joke, too. You're not going to make mention of Robbie E. or Robbie T. or fucking whoever else is going to be in this match. It really doesn't matter about. It's just a joke. It's a joke title. If you're not going to fucking use the title to elevate new talent, get it the fuck. Just get rid of it. There's no reason to keep it around. When Karen Jarrett, who has nothing to do with the product other than being a really angry, nasally, crappy mouthpiece to draw heat for some reason. I don't know. Well, you're not a Vicky Guerrero. You're not talented at what you do. And nobody likes you. I don't even think Jeff Jarrett likes you. He'd probably rather sleep with fucking Mankind's Mr. Sacco puppet. Just saying. He might have. I mean, like, who knows, right? I don't understand the fundamentals behind any of the booking recently that isn't involved with leading up to pay-per-views and trying to create interest in what's going to happen, you know, at Final Resolution. And, you know, like, even though they fucked up the whole Bound for Glory thing, even though Robert Roode didn't win at Bound for Glory and it really destroyed a lot of his momentum. You know, I think like they came back and they really had a good thing going with the whole break the beer bottle over his best friend's head, and that'll lead up to a culmination of a really much bigger feud and everything. But, you know, it's just they're making decisions that are like, oh, this will be shocking, when realistically all they're doing is pissing off their audience. And, you know, I'm a big TNA fan. I'm not going to lie. I like their roster and I like their talent more than I like the people that are competing for WWE right now. And I know that kind of seems a little bit weird, and some of you guys out there might be like, well, you like them more than The Undertaker? Well, yeah, because I haven't seen Undertaker in like a fucking year, so is he even a competitor anymore? Does it count? No, he shows up for WrestleMania. He's done. Guy's going to retire. It doesn't matter. I think that TNA has got a lot more guys that could bring it and be the future of wrestling business in general than what WWE is doing. WWE hasn't really been building new stars. They've kind of kept everybody, you know, really down and focused on the whole Cena and Orton thing for way too long. I mean, I was as surprised as anybody else when they put the fucking belt on Mark Henry. And I'm not going to bitch about that because that was something I felt that they did right. But did Henry really need the belt? In all seriousness, like, I know you want to end it on a good run, but I think that we could have worked on building up guys like Sheamus's and Wade Barrett's and such to be main event players instead of keeping them on like a really crappy, last 2 year ride like they've had. It's just my feelings. I think that TNA really has guys that, in Brood and in Storm, and even others like Matt Morgan that really could go the distance and, breathe life back into the next decade for wrestling. Um, so, like, I get offended when it doesn't do well, and I get offended when I see it, and I say to myself, well, I could book that better for Christ's sake. I mean, why is there no tag division? So this is just, I'm going to end it like here-ish because I don't want to go on for another 10 minutes, and plus, people are going to be filing in here any minute, and if they see me talking to myself with headphones in, they're going to think I'm nuts. So I'll be back with another couple of videos here semi-recently. I mean, like, I've got final exams coming up, so bear with me, but we're going to talk more about this, and we're going to talk about what we can do to kind of save TNA and kind of cement it as, competition for WWE. And I'll compare, stars from both companies, kind of where I feel they are on an even playing field or not, and I think I'm going to do some fantasy booking again because I really liked to do that last time, and now that I've got more subscribers and more viewers, I think that more of you would appreciate it too because maybe you never saw, the past ones that I've done. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope that you guys kind of agree with a couple of points that I make. If you haven't already checked out the British Fist and the Off the Rope Show weekly Impact reviews, please do so. I always watch them every week. They keep me very entertained. Until I really get cable television again, I can't really keep up with that shit. So, I mean, if I catch it via live stream, I'll talk about it. But usually I catch up, further down the week. And then I guess I could start doing them, like retro reviews. But if they've already been done, what's the point? So I'm just going to keep doing audios with my friend Dreamboy899 and with Daniel Parkin from the British Fist. And just discuss what I feel that they could have improved upon rather than just be like, oh, well, this Impact sucked or not. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.